Hello, guys. Breaking news. ICE is now empowered to arrest, detain, and deport individuals who were paroled in the country back under the Biden administration when he announced his parole program in January of 2023. I have a news article that I want to share with you. We're going to take a look and see what is being reported. I am sharing my screen, and so you can see up top it says Trump empowers deportation agents to target migrants Biden administration allowed into the U.S. legally. Let's take a look at this article and what it says. It reads, now ICE officers can arrest, detain, and deport, in some cases in an expedited fashion, at least 1.5 million migrants who came to the U.S. in recent years under the programs the Biden administration said dissuaded illegal immigration. Moving on, the major policy changes were authorized by Acting Homeland Security Secretary Benjamin Huffman. A little bit further down, in his memo on Thursday, Mr. Huffman issued guidance to ICE, Custom and Border Protection, and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services on how to implement two directives he recently issued. In a separate video, guys, we're going to discuss the memo and the directives. Now, the article states one of Huffman's orders instructed officials to start the process of phasing out Biden administration policies that allowed certain migrants to enter the U.S. through an immigration authority known as parole. Now, the parole authority enables presidents to admit foreigners on humanitarian grounds quickly, but the Trump administration argues the Biden administration used it improperly. The article goes on to say the Biden administration used the parole to process nearly 1 million migrants at legal crossing along the southern border. In addition, the parole was also used by Biden administration to allow more than 500,000 Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans to fly to the U.S. if they had sponsors in the country willing to financially help them. Now, moving further down, the second directive in Huffman's order expands a fast-track deportation process that allows immigration officials to deport certain migrants without allowing them to see an immigration judge. This policy is known as expedited removal. It has long been limited to areas within 100 miles of U.S. land borders and to migrants who were in the country for fewer than 2 weeks. Huffman is reported as also saying the expanded expedited removal applies nationwide and made it applicable to migrants who can't prove they've been in the U.S. for over 2 years. Now, this article is stating that that decision is already being challenged in federal court by pro-immigrant advocates. As soon as we get a hold of a copy of the complaint, we will certainly share it with you. The article goes on to state that the memo issued by Huffman on Thursday goes on to indicate that immigration authorities exercising their new powers should review cases and determine who is eligible to be placed in expedited removal. That process, he said, could include revoking the parole status of an individual, as well as terminating any pending immigration court case to seek that person's quick removal from the U.S. Huffman's memo also indicated that those who are not eligible for expedited removal because they have been in the U.S. for more than 2 years are also at risk of being deported or targeted for deportation. Mr. Huffman indicated that immigration officers should consider placing in deportation proceeding those brought to the U.S. under the Biden administration parole programs that will be scrapped, paused, or changed under Mr. Trump's directives. He also states parole status could be revoked. Lastly, this article reports that it's unclear if the Trump administration orders will be used to seek and arrest and deport other migrants brought to the U.S. by the Biden administration, such as Afghans and Ukrainians. Guys, this is groundbreaking news, and we're bringing it to you so that you can stay informed on immigration matters. I do thank you for watching the video. I kindly ask that you please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.